Bless you, Crowder.
This is a Steven Crowder. He's noticing that all the podcast bros have really had a little buyer's remorse with how closely they've tied their names and reputations to Donald Trump. And it turns out that Steven Crowder is not super able to understand why. And so maybe we can help him out here.
You mean having his numbers being like the worst ever for a president in this time frame, like him having late Bush to George W. Bush numbers,
and the economy hasn't even crashed yet.
Yeah, less than a year into his presidency. I don't know.
Well, since the election, I don't know what's going on. I'll just tell you this: I don't understand why people never say like, "Oh, this isn't what I voted for." What?
No.
I mean, this is exactly what I voted for.
I get it. They have no spine.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few things. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, but there's a few things where I'm like, I didn't expect it to go this way.
Yeah.
But
well, like the Epstein cover-up stuff,
or like the rounding up of grandmas.
Well,
and
they
grandpas.
like that.
I know, but we know you like that. We know you freak like that.
But
we know you like that.
I'm saying what his minor
right. Oh, that guy's.
are.
Yeah. But it's just like, yeah, dude, you are a psychopath.
Right.
That's why you're into the brutalization of people on the street and committing genocide. You're a big fan of that. Most people aren't.
Yeah, you're a stupid pig.
But you hate compromise it.
Hate the world.
Yeah, duh.
I get what I want.
Yeah.
It's very efficient.
Yeah.
Some of the things aren't being done the way I would.
It's so efficient. Ask the farmers.
Oh my God.
Okay, this dumb podcaster.
Yeah.
It's very efficient.
Yeah.
Some of the things aren't being done the way I would like them to, but
there's a narrative out there right now where people are saying, you know what, I was all in on Trump. And also, let's just be clear. Let's also apply these timelines. Donald Trump, very popular. Liberalism losing ground consistently in social media, in the media sphere, especially with young voters, right? So during this period of time, people going, yeah, MAGA, baby, it's fun.
So we're going to hit a contradiction here, because what Crowder's saying about that, which is like, it's true that the Democrat Party's super unpopular. I would say that's a similar reason why Trump is unpopular, is they both support Israeli genocide, among not being pretty insensitive to people's cost of living crises. So people are pretty upset, but you can't say that the popularity is going to the right and then say what Steven Crowder is about to say here.
And also, he's almost being accurate, though. This is like perhaps the most honest I've ever heard him, because liberalism is unpopular. That's why we're leftists.
Yeah.
And also, I know you know what you were voting for, and we've criticized the podcasters that you're being critical of for not sharing your, fascistic ideology, for not doing their due diligence.
Yeah.
But that's not what you're saying.
Media sphere, especially with young voters, right? So during this period of time, people going, yeah, MAGA, baby, it's fun. Let's troll the libs. And now that he's in office and doing exactly what I voted for, what I actually championed, a lot of these people are going, we need to be adversarial. And no, I don't know what he's doing. This isn't cool with me. I don't understand it. You comment below. Are you surprised, or do you feel like you've been gypped by this?
So just to clear this up very quickly for everyone, the reason is actually the same reason ICE is still pretending that this is all about violent offenders, is because there is not a mass constituency to round up everyone who just happens to be undocumented, even if they're been a member of a community for 15 years and, I don't know, work at a garage or something. There's not actually constituency. No one gives a fuck. We have real problems, Stephen. Canadian Crowder, who immigrated here, by the way. We're not actually that concerned about that sort of thing. That's what's going on. That to help you understand, that's what's happening.
I would like to see him on Rogan posing these questions.
Well, it would be interesting, but Rogan doesn't want.
I don't want Rogan
to
have him back, though. Yeah.
Yeah, Rogan. But they all.
Whatever.
Those guys want to avoid that because they don't want to. They don't want it to be abundantly clear that they are literally just narrative wave riders. Yeah. I mean, that's all they are, and so. Kamala Harris, look, I think the bro podcast sphere had biases against her. You know my reasoning on that, the misogyny and the racism towards it. I think that's 100% true. But part of why Trump won is because the opposition was so pathetic and weak as a party. That is the story that he's not telling here, because if he were to show or highlight, and I think they're all avoiding, like the alternative movement that's brewing within the Democratic base, and that they are also horrified by the party. When you see the approval rating for the Democratic Party being at a 30-year low, it's only because 1 in 5 Democrats, there was a poll that came out a few days ago, approve of the leadership of the party. It's being driven down by their own members more than even the independents and Republicans in terms of the unpopularity of the party. So they are hiding that fact to act like, they're just abandoning Donald Trump. Like, no, his support was soft because he won in a way that was mostly about capitalizing on the weakness of the political situation for the Democrats.
This administration, again, none is perfect. It's been probably the most effective administration, maybe less than the first Trump administration, but certainly among the most effective administrations in my lifetime. But that has not stopped some people who claim to be amongst you from turning on them.
Okay, I'm sorry,
The Trump administration,
but I agree that Trump has been effective. Trump is the most transformational president of my lifetime. Transformational into the toilet bowl. Transformation into diarrhea. Like, I mean, that's what it's been. So, effectiveness. What does that mean? Effective at, like, implementing fascism and anti-democracy? I would 100% agree with you, Stephen. But people don't like that.
Effective.
Who claim to be amongst you from turning on them.
The Trump administration, if they're running and they said, we're going to go to Home Depot and we're going to arrest all the people at Home Depot, we're going to go to construction sites and we're going to just like tackle people at construction sites. I don't think anybody would have signed up for that.
Now that I look back at it, it's like, damn, like so many people just tie me to it. And now it's just like, like no matter what, they don't even get to know who I am. Because they don't you know, watch, he did this shit with Trump.
You see what your boy's doing? You voted for this. I'm like, I voted for none of this. He's doing the exact opposite of everything I voted for.
Wrong.
One of the things is I
voted
felt
for
like
all
it was
this.
supposed to be America first. Like we're focusing on like, what are we doing to get things back into America, right?
Exactly.
To like increase like the purpose of being an American, to refill like our hearts with blood and like and
Come again.
I'm going to skip a little bit ahead here. There's a little
Okay.
bit more of the compilation we can get crowded.
But can I just say for a second, you guys are adult men. I know. Like, go to
Remember large adult
therapy.
sons?
What?
Remember the large adult sons
Yes.
discourse?
Or they're going to, honestly, maybe they're going to too much therapy, because it's like all this therapy speak when you're talking about your job as a professional communicator. Yeah. Like, I don't give a shit about your feelings. Like,
Getting the therapy that Jonah Hill was getting.
you have influence, right? Exactly. Oh my God. Maybe men need to stop going to therapy.
There's some narcissism training.
100%. I mean, that's a whole different, like there's therapy is really helpful for people, but for a certain kind of person, when their feelings that are completely harmful and irrational are constantly validated, it's usually men, sorry, it makes them into horrible people. And I feel like that's how you can explain so much of this. The
navel gazing.
It's not the navel gazing. It's not about your internal feelings, you guys. Like, you have an impact on other people, and that's what the problem can be with like the over therapizing of this stuff. Is
I want
that
to
it
set
makes
a
you just look
boundary
internally, right?
Where you can't talk to any other man unless I am present.
Yeah, right. You're making me feel really insecure, and if you object to that, you're invalidating me. That's a great example.
Stop gaslighting me.
disillusioned pretty quickly.
Just really quickly, too, that note on Israel. I don't think we've ever seen a president be more, quote unquote, disrespectful to Netanyahu than Donald Trump.
Yes.
Ever. He's insulted him. He's literally.
So that's actually a funny point that we can talk like adults about this sort of history. It's true. Trump has said some funny things to Israel. Witkoff saying, I don't give a fuck about the Sabbath. We're going to get the ceasefire done early in the Trump administration. Good. I like to see that. I like to see that more than Steven Crowder, whose first YouTube video was about being on Team Israel. Look it up. Hitting Obama for not supporting Israel enough. Obama doing the Iran deal is the #1 act over the head of the Israel
100%.
lobby that has ever been put in place by a president in my lifetime that I'm aware of. So, you know, maybe if Obama took some shots like Trump does, I mean, Trump literally says like, "You like deals? You know what I'm talking about?" Like,
I mean, Trump insults everybody, but nothing materially changes. He's just doing the Trump version of Biden being very pissed at Bibi.
exactly, it's the exact same thing.
He
as that.
said on Friday, "Stop bombing Gaza." They've said fuck you, because
the before and after enduring.
and the right wingers that want to pretend he's this strong man don't pay attention to that, because they don't actually care about Palestinians for the most part. Like, you'll have some of these pockets, but like Trump doesn't care about the Palestinians. That's what the argument always was. The advocacy for Palestine, those folks are not in his constituency. He doesn't care. He doesn't have the character nor the stamina to see something like this through, to actually stand up to Israel, because it requires actual belief and political bravery.
And the reason that there's this little glimpse right now with this sort of hostage negotiations right now is because Israel is insane. And they lobbed missiles at Qatar, who gave Trump a giant luxury plane.
Yeah.
Insulted him for being petulant, for being kind of bitchy, for being negative. You may not like that Donald Trump supports Israel in the conflict, as it relates to Israel, Hamas. You may not like that, but as far as actually dealing with Netanyahu and saying, hey, we have to get a peace deal done, Barack Obama, Joe Biden were more respectful of the Israeli government than Donald Trump. He's spoken with them just as frankly as he does with Democrats here.
Yeah. Again, the Iran deal, there's no comparison.
There's no comparison.
This also, comes on the heels of yesterday, a Rolling Stone article highlighted this. They call it a phenomenon where they titled it, "Manosphere Influencers Who Boosted Trump Are Now Cooling on Him."
Oh boy.
Okay, all right. Sunday, NBC News wrote, "Podman out. Trump's support among influential podcasters is waning."
Bro, deadass.
and yeah, you just saw that. Even a lot of people have. Everyone has a podcast now. That's the issue. Even Darth Vader turned on Trump, has seen in his podcast. "Call Me Your Father" yesterday.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
We're gonna duck out before the bit.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you did not warn me for that, Matt. The timely Darth Vader bit.
Call me father. Yeah, so that's the cope going on the right. Is everyone hates him, but yeah,
it's okay. Besmirch those bro podcasters all you want. I don't care about them. But sorry, Stephen. What it means is that the tide has turned on this administration, and I don't really see it getting any better for him, especially as the economy continues to collapse. I mean, just
the
reading,
efficiency.
Yeah, but the efficiency at which he's destroying the country is just admirable. Like, I read an article this morning about how farmers are reacting to the $20 billion we gave to Argentina. Okay, I'm sorry. We have to just quickly, America first. America first. Are you kidding me? We are bailing out right now the Argentinian government because Milei, as a libertarian crypto scammer, has I guess really just tanked the peso. Do we not have it? Yeah, we have it. We have it? Okay, great. Sorry, I don't have the number in front of me. But it's in the Slack. Oh, it's in Slack. Yeah. Okay. Well, regardless, Trump is rescuing the Argentinian economy with $20 billion of taxpayer money. Could be going to the farmers who are seeing a complete collapse of their sales because of the tariffs. The soybean sales are gone.
I mean, we're going to have to bail them out too, but also we shouldn't have to be bailing them out because they should be able to sell to markets across the world.
Yeah.
But we're doing this dumbass tariff bullshit.
Right. Instead, all right, well, it's fine.
It's my favorite video I've ever seen.
Instead, he's throwing a concert. While we pull that up, I'll read an IM or two. Devoid reality. Haven't seen Chowder in a while. Why isn't he strapped anymore? Is he feeling safer under the regime? Good point. All right, here we go. This could have been going to the farmers. It could have been going to you. It could have been a part of saving people's health care. Instead, money well spent. This is what Milei is doing down in
With
Argentina.
Americans, $20 billion.
I think people get the sense.
Yeah, you don't have those sideburns because you want to be a president.
He's a rock star, baby.
Yeah, he wants to be a rock star. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's such a spit in the face, too.
I know. You know what it's like? I mean, it really is. I was saying this to you earlier. It's like my parents are away for the weekend. They've left me $20 billion.
We're throwing the biggest party ever.
Yeah.
He sounds like Cookie Monster. It's
I
so
know.
funny.
Give me cookie. Give me crypto. Give me $20 billion.
Meanwhile, here's what China is doing with their own money. The most insane drone shows you've ever seen.
That does look pretty cool. And I like drones so much more than fireworks. Oh my God. This is us loving fireworks and them having this incredible light display is just, that's a metaphor for it all, right? Fireworks are loud, wasteful, scary.
Also, they're all made in China.
To pets. They're made in China. And China's like, oh, we have a way better, more beautiful version of this that doesn't scare your dog and is probably better for the environment. All right, guys, we're going to read
So
some...
we ride a 200 mile per hour train to go see it.
We live in hell.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.